Hello and welcome. Today we're going to show you how to hook a aftermarket stereo system. Usually the aftermarket cheap ones like this is $20, and and what you need to do is to buy an adapter to match your car model. And usually the aftermarket horns are like this. They're always in this shape, and you will buy them like these wires like a cut. So in order to have them hooked to the car, you just look online and for adapters, and you'll get this part with the wires, and then you match the colors of the wires for both sides. In this condition, in this car, we have the power feed comes from one side, and the cables that goes to the different speakers, they goes on a different harness by themselves. But some cars, they're all combined at once. So when you buy these adapters, they usually come with these wires that are matching the color. All you have to do, like these ones, I'm not really in need to. So I just had to match each color. Like the red is for the ignition, and I match it to the red. The right here, everything. The yellow is for the battery 12. It's the feed that always existing, but the one that's ignition is whenever you turn your ignition key, it sends 12 volts. And the black is the ground, and etc. Remember, on any aftermarket stereo system, you will find the blue, the red, the yellow, and black. They're all for like the power, the ground, and 12 volt, and different things. And the rest of lines are for the loudspeakers, and each loudspeaker have two wires. One should be color like white, and the other one is same color having black on it. So about these cheap stereo systems, that sometimes they don't come with all the directions you need, and in some certain conditions you may not have all the wires hooked that your model really requires. Like in this case, the user manual of this stereo system didn't tell me that I have this blue and white line that goes to the amplifier. It didn't tell me anything about it. So what I did here is I hooked my amplifier to the red, and every time red, that's ignition 12 volt, every time I put the key and turned, I give the 12 volt field for the amplifier, and that's the system. Well, if you want to do it with tapes or whatever, you're free, but I'd rather use that tape because it's cheap. You know, these wires are gonna be shoved in there, and nothing wrong's gonna happen to them. So if you want to have a loudspeaker on your trunk, it's so easy. You'll run an RCA cable, usually 2 of them, and then hook them there, just in one of them in the red and one of them in the white, and run them to the trunk. And with them, don't forget to run a ground and 12 volt. The ground, you don't need it because you can just hook it to this chassis. So these RCA cables, they comes from the stereo, they comes to the trunk, and then you buy one of these amplifiers, and this is 400-watt amplifier, and you hook these RCA one side, and you hook your battery plus, and you hook your battery plus and ground on the side, and here you can hook your speakers. That's the feed for a speaker, and then that's how you have a car that sounds good.